I'm live. Trying to get this, but Twitch was being a butthole about it. So I have to do one. Yeah. I don't know if they can hear you. You can hear me now? I can hear you now.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I guess cancel that. I don't know how to. I'd like to be able to share my Discord so they can see us, but I can't. And I don't know if they can hear us. So let me see.
Oh, so you have people in. Not Twitch right now?
That's YouTube.
Sorry, what was that?
YouTube.
Oh, YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, you're trying to record this session?
Yeah. But I don't know if they can hear me. Say something, I'm giving up on you.
The Masked Singer.
Right? Sorry that I couldn't get to you. Well, we do have a bard in the group, so you better sing. Let's see. We've been live for 2 minutes. I have one watcher, and I don't know if they can hear you. If they can hear, I'm good. Like, they can just look at me and be bored by streaming. As long as they can hear what's going on, I can post it later because people are like, oh man, I'd like to see that. Hey, we are both humans. Are we? Diz?
I'm a human too.
What? Lies. There's a delay, so I have 2 watchers unless I count as a watcher, and that'd be amazing because I'm watching myself.
So, like, for the last week, I've been thinking of buying Pierre Rocher, the chocolates. And I was thinking of buying them for my parents for Valentine's Day. And I just never got around to going to the store and actually doing it because I kept seeing their commercials and I'm like, oh, I love that shit. Well, today, from the grocery store with like 24 pack of Pierre Rocher, and I was just like blown away that they got it for me instead without me ever bringing it up or anything. That was so funny.
That's crazy. It's like meant to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they never buy Pierre Rocher.
Okay. We're waiting for Brendan.
Diz, right?
Yeah. Diz or Vincent, right? Because you're Gerald, or yeah. We'll call him by his Gerald, however he wants to play it. Sir Vincent Charming and Gerald G. Longsong. That's fantastic.
Longsong's a good last name for him because he's a bard.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, what's a good last name for a bard?
Longsong. Well, it better be a song because they can hear you on my stream. So if you feel uncomfortable with this, let me know now, and I will not stream.
Well, you already did the little karaoke bit with you singing along to the songs you had in your head today.
Dude, I will sing all day long. My original character was a bard, and I did that because I can't help myself when I'm in a campaign. I'll hear something, and it's always song associated, so I will like start singing it, and I'm like, might as well be a bard.
Yeah, I practice a lot of wizardry at home,
Right?
so
Might as well be a
I
wizard.
want. Yeah, I wanted to be a warlock because the warlocks are always at war with the wizards, and I don't know if you know anything about secret society and stuff, but the clansmen call themselves dragons and wizards. So I'm here to fight dragons and wizards as a warlock.
I'm here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
So yeah, he was just in chat with us. Is he having problems getting on?
No, he's taking a 10 or a 5 or whatever it takes to have one of those cancer sticks.
Yeah, I only have like a quarter of one. I'm trying to quit. I'm taking a 3-day backpacking trip to quit smoking.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah, I'm going into the redwoods to get lost for 3 days and find my way out. Hopefully, again.
I am going to be rolling digitally all night long, so the rules may be unfair or fair or crazy.
Yeah, I hear they have a problem with randomness.
Yep.
What I hear. Like you can't calculate random to a computer, you know?
Yep. It's impossible. So
Yeah. Well, I'm going to roll my dice on my player's handbook. My new dice. My metal dice that I just got.
oh, I'm looking forward to that. I don't want to get hit.
Let's roll for initiative.
Roll for initiative. Done.
I got 15.
Are we fighting? Okay, let's see. What do I got?
Yeah.
Okay, done. I got a 14.
Wow. Yep, and I see your 14.
Yeah, because I rolled.
See, do you see my? Yeah. Do you see my roll? Oh, it's asking me what kind of roll. Uh-oh. This is a little more technical than I thought it was.
You can hit the +2 on your initiative on your sheet, and it'll roll for you.
Yep. Screw the computer. I'm rolling real dice.
Nice. Yeah, that's how I usually am. But I forgot to grab it. The only thing I have is my phone for monster stats. And I'm kind of making it up as I go along. So it should be fun.
Wait, what do you have for monster stats?
My phone.
Oh, your phone. Okay.
My phone has D&D Beyond on it, and I have access to monsters. So we're okay. I'm hopefully entertaining enough for people to watch right now. But I think most people watching, which is to understand how D&D goes, it takes a minute to get going. I wish I was on Twitch, because Twitch has this application that is with D&D Beyond, and they can actually pull up your character sheets and see your hit points and kind of play along. And yeah. But unfortunately, I don't know how to get Twitch going yet. I'm going to have to play with it a little more.
Yeah, I know people who play video games and stream on Twitch.
Mm-hmm. I could do it through my phone, no problem. But on the computer, it's like, nope.
That's how it is for me, except with D&D Beyond. Like, I could do everything on my computer well on D&D Beyond, but as far as like Discord goes or Zoom goes or any of the phone, call in, like anything that has to do with speed of internet, I can't do.
Speed of internet. Just need to get back to.
So is this all a homebrew story?
Oh yeah, this is straight up made up as we go. You guys,
Okay.
you guys are gonna input some information. I'm gonna set you guys up with why you're here and why you're going after Cupid. Uh, everything else is up to you. I will throw in tidbits here and there. I will give you a way to locate Cupid. And I will also leave it up to you to see if you want to go to his lair or if you want to find him out in the wild. But that'll all be decided once once you all die. What's up with Diz?
I don't know. He must be chain smoking out there. He's stressing out. He's like, I'm alone on Valentine's Day. You know, I got a fresh pack of cigarettes. Let's see if I could smoke 20 before this RPG game.
I'm telling him to jump in the voice chat. I don't think he knows.
So, is he in a beginners group that you post on, or a Sacramento group?
In general.
So you know him from previous campaigns or something?
Nope, random. He seemed nice.
Well, that's good. Hopefully he doesn't, perish at the turmoil of chasing down Cupid.
We will perish. I mean, no, it'll be fine. This one shot's going to be super easy.
That's why we had to be level 6 for it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I thought about getting...
Okay.
Single shot book, and then one that ties into metagaming as far as another campaign goes, and like maps and stuff, because they've got them out there, these really cool sets that are just legit, but it's month to month, and I don't want to be like caught up in something and have my account get overdrawn because I'm always buying shit off Amazon. Because, physical addictions to drugs aren't my only addicted personality trait. I am addicted to I want to be playing D&D every night, but I know that I can't. Like, I got to keep my own thing going. So I'm reading tarot from 8 to 8. Oh, there we go.
There he is. Diz. Fantastic. We got you. Okay, just so you know, Diz, before you say anything, or I'm going to call you by your name or your character name, which is Sir Vincent. I am streaming on YouTube right now. We are live. If you're not okay with that, let me know now. I just wanted to let you know beforehand, and we're going to be starting this campaign really soon. Cool. If you want to do video, that's fine. That's not going to be streamed. I can't see it, but because I'm going to be looking at the character sheets and stuff. And if you want to see me live, you can go to let me see if I can share this link. It will be delayed. Just copy a link.
How do I do video? How do I?
There's a video button at the very bottom that says video. The YouTube is in the chat general, so y'all can do that noise. It's just my face. Telling the story, and they can hear you guys as well as we go. So let me know when you're ready. going to minimize Discord because I don't need it up.
Your camera.
Gerald, yeah, I was going to say you don't need to do the camera. Oh, I saw both of you. Very nice. You guys can do camera. You don't have to, but cool. Like I said, I'm not on camera because YouTube needs it and it needs to see me. So y'all can look at each other, which is actually kind of nice because I'm the voice of, I'm not really supposed to have a face and you guys can see each other. All right. You guys ready?
For that.
All right. And with that, we begin 15 minutes in. The story of I Hate Valentine's Day. Just a quick reminder, this is a improv story. Everything is made up on the spot as we go. You guys are able to take the story whichever direction you like, add things. It's hard to take away things, but yeah, and we'll just keep it flowing. I'll start with the introduction. You guys have any questions, comments, concerns?
Yeah, can we get started already?
Ready to go.
Okay. All right. So you guys arrive. You have been summoned by one of your friends. He has summoned you here because he has an issue with Cupid. He has not told you why he has an issue with Cupid, but it sounded urgent, and he knows that you too also have a issue with Cupid. Those issues are your own, but his is where we begin. And as you walk in the door, he says, "Ah, welcome, my friends. I apologize that you are here on such short notice, but it is very urgent, this matter. For me, it is, as you know, Valentine's Day, and Cupid will be at his unfortunate games. And 5 years ago, my daughter was shot by a Cupid arrow, yet her lover was not. And my daughter pined after this man for years and years until finally she perished from a broken heart.
Oh,
A few years later, my wife also perished from the loss of our daughter from a broken heart. I am left with this curse to carry on my family. And Cupid must pay for ending and not giving my family the love that they deserve. We must stop his willy-nilly shooting of his arrows, and maybe this person gets it, maybe this person gets it. And at the end of it all, it's chaos. I've been watching him for the last 5 years, and all I've seen is love bring hurt. It is all fun and games in the beginning, but after a while, you get heartbreak, you get pain, you get anger, and this must not go, and this is why we must stop Cupid now. Are you able to do this with me and for me?
Well,
you must be stopped.
I have much to gain by the death, because he once in my youth struck me with his arrow, infatuated me with who I love dearly, and then the god death took her away. So to pursue this man who slurried our to one that bears loss is great vengeance for me. I will act forthright in slaying this.
I do appreciate that. And Sir Vincent, what is your stake in this?
I too have been wronged by the flying midget. He must be stopped. He cannot be allowed to continue with his chaotic acts.
Yes. This I understand. Luckily, 5 years of watching and stalking, I was able to steal an arrow. And with this arrow, I was able to bring it to an enchanter. And this enchanter found a way to track Cupid. And I give this to you so you may track him down and stop this madness. And he lays it on the table for one of you to pick up. But this arrow is a Cupid arrow, and it does have the ability to take you to Cupid or near Cupid, not exactly to him, but in the vicinity he is in. And what do you do next?
You have to attune to it.
Nope.
Go ahead, Gerald. Pick up the arrow and let's be on our quest.
I don't know about this arrow. I've already had one through me. I trust that this is dangerous no matter what I do. So I tune my lute, and I think to myself, is this the way? And then I settle myself on picking up the arrow. Say, all right, got me this time. But next time we're in some screwy situation, you best step up, as they say in the ancient.
Do not fear, Gerald. I won't let you down.
I appreciate that, but we have little time, and you must go. Valentine's Day is upon us, and I'm sure he is already out shooting those death arrows towards those innocent, young, full-hearted people. Go and save the world.
Use the arrow, Gerald. Every minute we delay is another poor victim that will fall to his arrows.
All right, are you going to use the arrow?
Well, I don't know exactly how to use the arrow. Do I shoot it? Do I hold it like a watering stick? Use it to water in the ground? Or
How would you like it to be able to be used?
well, what I know is if I touch this part into the arrow, the both sides, it will surely cause anybody touched by it infatuation with the first person. So my one condition is I'm going to keep this arrow away from Vincent, keep it to myself, and hope I don't poke myself in the process.
Roll me a dexterity check.
Man, this D20 really likes 15 for me.
Okay.
And then my dexterity. Dexterity is +2, so 17.
17. Okay, you are able to use the arrow without poking yourself or poking anybody else. So you are proficient in using the arrow.
Well, then I let the arrow do what it must and lead us to the promised.
Okay, so you start thinking about your quest. You start thinking about you're holding the arrow, and you start thinking about Cupid and how much you want to stop him. And the arrow starts vibrating, and you feel the warmth in your hand glowing. You reach out to Vincent instinctually, thinking, okay, I've been around magic. If I get teleported, I probably need to be touching somebody. So you reach out and you grab Vincent. And as soon as you do, a light flashes. Boom! And brings you to... Where are we?
Can I roll a perception check?
Yes.
17. So 17.
Nice.
I feel like I've been here before.
Okay.
I feel like the last time I was struck by Cupid's arrow, my mind went to this special place.
What do you
Now I'm here physically.
What do you see?
I see a cloudy mountain, which the clouds form a halo about its peak. And up there in the distance, I could barely but clearly see a building looking like it was built for the gods.
Vincent, what do you take from this? I'm sorry, Sir Vincent. What do you take from this?
I would say, if I was this foul beast, I would be up there amongst those ruins up ahead.
Okay. So, as you look onto this mountain with clouds and an Olympus godlike, but not too godlike because uh, it's nice. It's nicer than a palace, but it's not as
Not ruins. I'm sorry.
right. No, it's fine. It's nice, but it's not fit for a god, but maybe a lesser god. And you get the feeling that you guys are right outside Cupid's home where he lives, his lair. Give me a history check.
5 + 4 9.
9. You know that this is probably Cupid's lair.
13 + 4, 17.
17. You know that this is definitely where Cupid's lair is. You also know that Cupid, as much love as he spreads, doesn't have a lot. He has a lot of friends, but he has a lot of enemies. So you know that where he lives, he has to protect himself. So going in, you would be very weary and cautious because you understand about making your home secure for unwanted people.
I'll have my shield at the ready. I slightly elevated at this sense of danger, and I tell Gerald, stay close to me because I can shield you from his arrows should he attack us.
And I just pull out my lute and I start playing, fingering the string.
What do you play?
The walk music. It's very calm walking. It's almost like you're walking through a forest and reach this mountain. You recognize that its peak is high, but the journey is low below your feet. And they carry you like musical notes up the mountain to this lair that is surrounded by clouds. And I speak of the clouds, and I speak of the sun, and I speak of the forest below, the alpine meadows. And I speak of all of these things and show that today is our day, a day of conquest, great peace to come.
So, in the end, you are not stealthy.
No, we've given up on stealth.
We have given up on stealth. That's okay. So, as
I could be stealthy. If you look at my equipment. My 2 green items are elvenware that makes no sound when I walk. And the hood makes it so you can't see me.
The music's probably giving us away, though.
Yeah, well, I'm going to try to convince him that the music's in his head. That he's hallucinating music because he sees nothing around because of my elven clothes.
give me a performance.
I take action.
Give me
action to equip it.
okay. Give me a performance check.
Performance check. Ooh, I was waiting for one of these. I got the time. 18 plus 8.
18 plus 8. That's like what, 26?
26.
Okay, so Sir Vincent, as you're walking along, all of a sudden it feels like everything around you is subtly playing music all at once. The air itself is musical. The ground you walk on plays to the beat of your heart. It just boom, 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 boom. The trees sway to a certain melody that you can't quite put your finger on. And everything just seems so natural. And it fills you with happiness and triumph and a sense of bravery. I will actually give Gerald inspiration for this because this is
Nice.
awesome. Everything around feels like this music is a part of their life. It's like breathing. So, but Sir Vincent, also give me a stealth check.
Oh boy. A total of 15.
That is surprisingly very good for you.
We'll take it.
Yeah. So, even though you're in clunky, heavy armor and you have all this, heavy weaponry, moving through the music actually helps uh, muffle the sound of your movement, and uh, you feel this music is helping you stay in rhythm, to which makes your walking smoother. So you're a lot quieter than you thought you were going to be.
Excellent work, friend Bard.
Um,
I want to proceed up the mountain way, kind of like at a slower than normal speed, so I can just be constantly scanning ahead for any traps or ambush.
okay. Um, so as you, excuse me, as you go, give me an investigation check.
+1. Okay, here we go.
All right.
A 10.
Okay, so 11.
No, total of 10.
Total of 10. Okay, so and you're in the lead.
Yes.
Okay, so as you're making,
You're close, right, Gerald?
Yeah.
Gerald, give me a dexterity check.
Dexterity. 2. Oh, natural 1. So not shit. I got 3.
Okay, so as you guys are moving forward, Gerald is engrossed in playing this beautiful music. He's just like, dude, this is probably the best thing. And he starts thinking, I really need to write this down and remember this, and starts looking up towards the sky. And Sir Vincent is trying to stay vigilant, but gets distracted a little bit and takes a step forward and starts to fall into a pit. Gerard, following too closely, knocks Sir Vincent into the pit and falls in as well. And you both take 6 points of piercing damage because you fell into a pit trap with spikes at the bottom.
Ooh.
Indeed. You are about 8 feet down. So you are now impaled a little bit from the spikes, looking up at the sky in this bit. What do you do?
So did you say 6 points? Just want to make sure I got it right.
Yeah, six points of piercing.
Well, I suggest I climb on your shoulders, Vincent, and pull you up once I'm up.
Yeah, if it's only 6 feet.
It's 8 feet.
Oh, 8 feet?
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. I have athletics too, so climbing is no issue for Vince. So yeah, I'll hoist you up and I'll follow you up.
All right, just both give me athletic checks. If it's not a 1, you guys are okay.
11.
Okay.
Plus
That's fine. If it's yeah.
Athletics or acrobatics, they're both 3 for me, but I got
as long as you don't get a natural 1, you guys make it out okay. Sir Vincent, what'd you get? Uh-oh, is Sir Vincent dead? Did we kill him?
No, I'm sorry. I got a 14.
Okay.
Just one thing before we headed up, I just want to make sure the spikes that we landed on, they weren't like coated with any kind of foreign substance or anything, were they?
Make an investigation and let's see, what would that check be? Give me a second. It would be a survival. Let's do a survival.
Survival?
Mhm.
All right. Survival. Ooh, 17, so a 19.
You are quite sure that those were just spikes with nothing silly about them.
Excellent.
Yep.
Wouldn't put anything past this vile creature, but at least we aren't poisoned.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. All right, moving up through the path. You start coming up on the entrance to his home, which is in a mountain. It's like a miniature 1/10 size of Mount Olympus. He actually make me a history check again, just to see if you guys would know any of this. Oh yeah, yeah. So you guys know that Cupid is trying so hard to prove himself to become a god, and trying to prove himself to Aphrodite, year after year. He's like, I've doubled my numbers of love, I've tripled it, I've quadrupled it. I'm doing so good for you. And each time Aphrodite comes up with an excuse not to ascend him to an actual god, and he's always a lesser. But he styles his home and his life after the gods of Olympus. So his home is like a 1/10 miniature version of Mount Olympus. He hired other demigods to come in and create it to put the clouds around, just like Mount Olympus, to make it look like from afar it could be. So it's his version. But because he's the god of love, or not the god of love, but because he is Cupid, the clouds around his Mount Olympus are heart-shaped instead of, yeah. So think of Care Bears. There's some rainbows. It is very, very cherub-like. So as you move on, what do you, are you guys looking for anything, or?
Cupid, the fucker.
Gerald, I gotta tell you, Gerald, no creature in quite some time has deserved to taste my blade more than this foul beast ahead of us.
Okay. As you go, both.
Yeah, if we're looking for something, I wanna make sure I keep looking like into the sky or the upper portions of his palace as we're approaching, because knowing he can fly, I expect him to be at a higher level than what we are.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a investigation or perception. Give me a perception.
That would be a perception. I'm proficient in that. +5. For me?
I thought it'd be insight. An insight check to see if you would naturally come up with this kind of conclusion as your character.
Sure.
Ooh. Perception, the total after my +5 is an 11.
All right. Gerald, give me an insight check. Insight's more looking at something and understanding it. Investigation is looking for something specific, and then perception is looking around and being aware of your surrounding. So I think in this instance, it would be perception. So go ahead and give me a perception check.
All right. Natural 1. They're coming at me today. These
No.
guys, these metal guys wanted me to wait for my campaign on Wednesday. They're just shitting me a brick right now.
You're still thinking about that song. You are just stuck on that right now. Nothing
Damn it.
can distract you from it.
Write it down. I didn't write it down, and now I'm cursing myself for not writing it down.
Exactly.
Vince, how did my song go? Do you recall how my song went? And now I'm off on this tangent, like totally imperceptive of the whole situation going around. I have no idea because I'm all obsessed with these. How did it go on the lute? What was I? Which strings were I plucking on the lute? What were the words? I know it had.
I'll hum a few bars for you.
Let Gerald give me odds or evens.
I'll take. Crap, I was gambling tonight, so I won off a 2-bar, 1-bar, 3-bar. So I'm gonna say odds.
Okay. Ooh. So you're ranting to Sir Vincent. And then all of a sudden, from behind you, out of the sky, swoops down. You're not sure, but it does. What is it? Oh. It does 6 points of damage to your back, and you feel these claws go in to your back and just rip up and then fly up above. And then I need you guys to roll initiative.
I think we're fighting a croquet here.
Ooh, 21.
14.
Okay, so it goes Vincent, Gerald, and then as you guys look up in the sky, you see 5 harpies.
Oh.
Yep. Sir Vincent, those harpies are in the sky about 30 feet above you at the moment. What do you do? What do you do?
It's my action. Okay. So I have in my pack wax that I can use, with like my family ring, so that I could like put it on a scroll and make my signature ring, so they know it was me, right? I have that sealing wax.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if I can access that quickly and put some in my ears.
I will say as your action, you can do that.
Yes, as my action.
Okay.
Because I've heard tales that these harpies can charm you with their song.
Give me a history check. Let's see if you've actually heard that.
History. Ooh, +4. Okay.
It's got to be a 10 or higher.
22.
You have definitely heard this. Now, my next question is: are you sharing?
That's what I'm gonna do.
Are you sharing this information?
I will. Yeah, I'll use my free action, and I'm not sure if bards have any special resistances to such charms, but I just yell out to him that he needs to be careful that they don't take him over with their charms.
Well, I have charm person. Does that affect harpies in a croca?
Yes, it does. Wait, let me check. Let me see if they're immune. Immunities. I don't see that it is immune. So I'm going to say they are not immune to it. Now, I'm sure people in the chat, if they're watching this and know harpies very well, may be yelling at me right now, but that's okay.
We're not yelling at you.
I appreciate that. Because I can't see it on my phone right here, and it doesn't list it, then at this point, I don't know. So I will say they are not immune. Not immune.
So I can only do this to one, right?
What's it say?
It says range 30 feet, hit dice 13, effect charm, note.
What's it?
Duration 1 hour.
Okay.
BS.
What is the? There should be a description. If you click on it, there should be a description.
Can you upcast it and maybe it'll affect more creatures?
It doesn't have a clickable link.
Okay. What is it? What's the spell?
Charm person. I got a fighter's handbook right.
So you attempt to charm a humanoid you can see within range, which is 30 feet. It must make a wisdom saving throw, or it does. Trying to clear this. Or it does so with advantage if your companions are fighting it. Blah, blah, blah. At higher levels, when you cast to use second level or higher, you can target one additional creature. So you can attempt to target multiple, but you have to do it at a third level, and the second level. Second level gets you. So first level gets you 1, second level gets you 2, third level gets you 3.
Okay.
And you should have. Yeah, you should have a lot more spells than what's on your list. So hopefully, you should have a lot more spells than what's on your list. Just so you know.
All right. Well, I don't know anything other than what I'm playing off of here because I took like 5 minutes to set up this character.
I'm just going to give you some cantrips and spells, if you don't mind, real quick.
I don't think I have any cantrip. Is one thing.
Yeah, you are going to. Do you have night vision? What are you? You're human? Okay. You're going to need this. Man.
Oh yeah, I have cantrip call lightning.
No, that's a spell.
That's a spell?
Yep, that's third level spell. You don't really have any fighting cantrips. You're very much a help people along. That's what bards do. They help people.
Yeah.
So I will give you. Oh,
AoE.
Yep, I got you Thunderclap. That'll do some damage. Vicious Mockery as well. That is a must.
Yes.
I got you some healing. Fairy Fire, would that be worth it? Some Hideous Laughter. Ooh, Hideous Laughter, because you have to have Hideous Laughter. Let's see. Because this is a one shot, you're probably not going to need this. So, ooh, Hypnotic Pattern, which is fantastic. Yeah, Nap, since it's a one shot, would be fantastic. Shatter will work. This you're going to thank me later for. Non-detection, no. Fortress, not powerful fording. Fear. You know what's crazy though is you should be able to pick with your man. I need to fix your character. That's okay. We're just doing this tonight. If you want to play a bard in the future, we're going to sit down and I'm going to teach you how to play a bard because they are amazing. Major image, because why not? Man, dispel, sure. There you go. Now you got some spells. to play with and some cantrips. So, cool. Where were we?
Hate to do this. I hate to do this, but you jumped to Gerald, and I was hoping to do a bonus action before we went to his.
Oh, absolutely. Please do.
Okay. So it wasn't in D&D Beyond Choose From, but I have chosen Compel Duel, which is a first level spell as a bonus action. You attempt to compel a creature to duel. I'm much more of a hand-to-hand kind of paladin, so one creature that you can see within range must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature is drawn to you, compelled by your divine demand for the duration, which is up to 1 minute with concentration.
They failed. Whichever one you chose fails, so they are affixed on you and is going to come down and try to attack you, or is going to attack you. Maybe not come down, but they are focused on you. They are set up in a flying V pattern to make things easy. So you got one that's close to you. That close one is about 30 feet away. Two on the sides of it are 35 feet away in each direction, and then 40 feet away. Right? So flying V.
Hopefully it'll come within one sword range next round.
Right. So that's your bonus action.
No, I'm done. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Gerald, just to recap, he told you to do whatever you can to plug your ears, and because they're like sirens, basically. So with that knowledge, what is your move?
Well, there's 4 of them. I only have Charm Person up to level 3, right?
You also have Vicious Mockery up to 60 feet. Refresh your page.
Okay.
And then go to spells.
Yeah, see, I got to do my character sheet on my computer because I can't pull it up.
Yeah.
It takes a second.
It's okay.
Remember how long the internet takes?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's okay. I will wait. We will wait for you. The live stream will wait for you. Yes, you're welcome. We have to go over your spells in your other campaign too, so because you don't have a lot of those picked. But that's a whole side note. Yeah. So your cantrip, Vicious Mockery, if you read it, it says you unleash a string of insults laced with subtle enchantments at a creature you can see within range, which is 60 feet. If the target can hear you, though it need not understand you, it must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d4 psychic damage. Actually, it's 2d4 because you're 5th level. And then it has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn. Which is one of the bard's most vicious cantrips. But if you do use Vicious Mockery, you have to come up with the most cheesy insult you can for whichever target you're pursuing.
I'm glad my ears are full of wax. I don't think a paladin should be hearing this.
I also get... Go ahead.
I say you should be off dating a Gorgon. You should be off dating a Gorgon because you're ugly as hell.
Ooh. Oh, and they fail. So the first one that is fixated on Sir Vincent is affected. Go ahead and roll your 2d4. Did I lose it? Am I out of Discord? That happens sometimes.
Oh, I'm with you.
Okay. Brandon, did you roll your 2d4?
Oh, I needed to roll my 2d4?
Yes.
I thought you said.
Nope, you roll 2. Nope. Well, I'm sorry. Gerald, roll your 2d4 of damage because your vicious mockery went through.
3, 2.
So 5?
Yeah, 5.
All right. We're rolling. As we go, Gerald, go ahead and take a look at your spells and get to know them and figure out or see if any of them are good for this fight. Okay, now it's the Harpy's turn. There's 5 of them. I might have made too many. I do apologize if I did. I'm not trying to instant kill you guys. So I might take out 2. So let's say there's 3 of them, just so I don't kill you all off. I just realized how much hit points they have. So there's 3 of them. See, I could do that with one shot. So the first Harpy that gets hit goes after Sir Vincent because it is focused on him. It's going to do a luring song. And this is the Harpy sings a magical melody. Every humanoid and giant within 300 feet of the Harpy that can hear the song must succeed on a DC 11 Wisdom saving throw or be charmed until the song ends. The Harpies must take a bonus action on this to continue singing. They can't stop singing at any time. The song, okay, blah, 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 blah. Sir Vincent, you have your ears plugged, so you succeed automatically on this. But Gerald, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Now, if you're within 10 feet of me, Gerald, I have a +4 to give to your saving throw.
Is that like a feat that you have for being?
That's the paladin's that aura.
Okay.
In a 10-foot radius.
Do you have to activate that, or is that just always active?
Always active. The aura of protection.
Aura of protection. Aura of protection.
Well, if it's +4, I just make it because I got a 9.
Okay. Okay. While you are conscious, you grant all friendly creatures, including you, +4 bonus to all saving throws. Fantastic. Look at you being amazing. Okay. So yes, you succeed. So
my boy, I'd have his back.
yeah. Okay, so that's her turn. The other 2 are going to come down. One's going to attack Sir Vincent. The other one's going to attack Gerald. So the first attack to Mr. Sir Vincent is going to be a 7, 8, 9. I don't think a 10 is going to hit, so that's a claws. And then it's going to swing its club at you for a second attack. Ooh, that's a hit with a 19 plus 3. 19, 20, 22, right? Hits?
Yeah, 19 is what my armor class is.
Okay, well, she got a +3 to that, so it definitely hits. And you are going to take, not much, but some, 3 points of damage. Now the second one's going to swoop in and go, Gerald.
What was that?
Does a 12 hit?
12 is my armor class, so I guess it hits.
All right, you're very loud. Okay, so the first one hits. Let's see if this is going to swing.
Did you have your armor equipped? Because when I looked at your character, you didn't have your armor as worn.
Oh no, I never equipped it after I said to do it.
Okay, so I just did it. You are at a 13, so it misses. Sorry, I'm actually in your character sheet right now. I'm just equipping stuff for you. Yep. You will have to refresh to see it, but your armor class is now a 13. So it missed on both.
Do we have time tonight to refresh my page? It takes hours.
It's fine. You just keep in mind your armor class now is 13. Okay. All right, so that was their turn. They did a song. It failed. It came down and hit Sir Vincent for very little damage, but some damage. Came down and hit Gerard, or missed Gerard completely. Back to the top with Sir Vincent. They are now in range.
So because of my compelling duel is a concentration, I think I need to make a roll to see if I lose that with that hit.
It wasn't that hard of a hit, so you do not. Yeah, if it was, okay. It was only what, 6 or something. If it were like 10, then yes.
Excellent. Okay, I will attack the one that I'm compelling with my longsword.
Okay.
A 17 and a 22.
They both hit.
And 10 on the first hit, slashing damage, and another 10 on the second hit.
Okay, this one is looking hurt. Not super hurt, but you definitely took it down a couple notches.
And as a bonus action, I have the attempt to shove with my shield to knock them to the ground.
Okay. Go ahead and make a strength check, right? That's a contested strength, right?
I think so, unless athletics plays into it. I'm not sure.
Same thing. Athletics is strength.
A straight strength check is a 18. Athletics would give me another 3 with a 21.
Perfect. You manage, after your second hit, you take your shield and kind of hit it over the head and bash it to the ground, and it is prone. This gives you advantage on your next attack. Okay, unless they get up, then you don't have it. But yes. This is do you want to move anywhere or do anything else?
Well, I want to make sure that I'm within 5 feet of Gerald, because I want to be able to use my reaction to impose disadvantage with my shield on their next attack on him.
Okay, so he was 10 feet away from you. So you step 5 feet to your left. You're still, you don't get an opportunity, like the one on the ground doesn't get an opportunity to attack because you're still within that 5 foot range. But yes, now you are within 5 feet of Gerald.
Excellent.
Okay.
That's what I was looking for.
Fantastic. Gerald, you have a harpy in your face that has just taken 2 swipes at you and missed. It is, I'd say, 5 feet up in the air because it's still flying about in your face, swinging down at you. What do you do?
So I want to use my cantrip Thunderclap to summon thunder and lightning out of the clouds around the base of the temple.
Okay.
And have those bolts strike down the one in front of me trying to attack. So it's got a 4-foot range, and you said it was within 5 feet aerially.
Yep.
So.
It is. Just to read this to you, for everybody to know what thunderclap is, you create a burst of thunderous sound that can be heard up to 100 feet away. Each creature within range, other than you, must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 thunder damage. All right, well, it's 2d6 because you're over 5th level.
That includes my allies, though, right?
He just stepped within 5 feet from you, yes.
Okay.
Any chance I could get advantage on that with the wax in my ears?
I will allow it if he decides to do thunderclap still.
Oh, I certainly am going down the thunderclap route.
Okay. Go ahead and give me Vincent, a constitutional saving throw. It's got to be over a 13.
13 with advantage. All right. 1. What's the next one? 15. So, yeah, with my bonuses, that's a 21.
Okay. So you succeed, and also the harpy succeeds with a 16 plus 1, so 17. Gerald reaches out strums his guitar or his lute, and this thunderous clap of thunder shoots out and booms, and you hear it echo and echo and echo off everything, and nothing happens. Gerald, would you like to do anything else?
I would like to take up a stance of guarding myself.
Okay.
Because I know we're like basically out in the middle of empty space. So I want to ready myself with, I think, my dagger. Oh, I don't have a dagger. Wrong character. I think I draw. Is drawing my sword a whole action, or is that a bonus action?
Drawing it as a bonus action.
Okay, then I draw my longsword.
Okay. Out comes your longsword. At the ready. Okay. It is going to be the harpy's turn. The harpy in front that has accepted the duel challenge is really upset that you evaded her song. So she is going to come down with fury and take a swipe and a club at Sir Vincent. Ooh. 21 to hit. It's a hit. And then she's going to use the club to try to hit. Ooh, that was almost a natural 20, but it was a 2, so that's a miss. And you take... Oh. Ooh, that's almost max damage. 8 points of slashing damage. 8.
Wow.
Yes, sir. Just as a reminder, Gerald, you do have Cure Wounds as a spell. Okay.
I know. I'm going to wait till after the battle to do it, so
That's fine.
Figure out how we all are.
Sir Vincent, the one that had attacked you earlier, is going to try and attack you again. The one that you did a lot of damage to. 15, 16, 17, 18 for the first one. Is that?
I have a 19 armor class.
Okay, so 18. And then 20 for the second one. So the second one hits.
Oh.
Yeah, brutal. Oh, luckily that was the club. So it's only 1d4. So it's 4 points of damage. All right. The third one is going to go after Gerald. The one he tried to thunderclap. Crap. Hey. The first one is 11.
With my
14.
With my reaction, I'll use my shield to impose disadvantage on their melee attack.
Okay. Is that on both or just one?
I'm not sure how it works. Use reaction to impose disadvantage. Attack within 5 feet. It's the fighting style friction. If that.
Well, it hits because I rolled higher than the last one. The last one hit. So let me look. What is it called? Protection. While wielding a shield, unit feature can see an attack target.
It's the fighting style protection.
Post disadvantage on the attack roll. One reaction. So it says on the attack roll. So I'm gonna say it's only good for the first attack, and not the second one.
Works.
Okay.
Works for me.
Okay, but unfortunately, the first I rolled an 11 plus 3, which was a 14, and the second roll was a 13. So I have to go with the 14, which is armor cast is a 13. So the first one is a hit. And the second one is just a straight roll with a 16. So he got hit twice for this is pain. And I apologize. 8, 9, 10. 10 points of slashing, or sorry. You'll have slashing damage for the other part, but a total of 10 damage.
Not like you're the harpy, man.
All right.
I need to apologize. What's health? I got cure wounds, man.
Sir Vincent, top of the rounds. Your move, you have 2 harpies in front of you. One is really upset with you, and the other one is decently hurt. Both have taken damage.
Having taken 11 points last round, do I need to make that save now, or am I still good?
Yes. Make the concentration. Please. Thank you for remembering.
Okay. Concentration, and it's a Constitution check?
It would be is it Constitution, or is it, I think it's a Wisdom hold your
Wisdom?
spell. Yeah, whichever.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I might be wrong about that. And again, I'm sure they're yelling at me about this in chat, but you know what? It's my game, and I'm making the rules.
Well, if it's wisdom, I'm proficient with that, so that would be a total of 14. So
you're good.
Should be good.
Anything over 10, you're good for right now. So you're holding it. Let's.
So I will. So this thing looks pretty bad. I think I'm gonna. Can I wait to see what the first hit does, or do I have to say one hit on one and one attempt on the other?
Nope. You can see if the first one hits, and then tell me which the second one does.
I will use my longsword again. Oh, that would be a 9
total
on the first attack. Yeah.
That is a miss.
And then a 22 for the second one.
That is a hit.
So that wounded one then would take slashing damage of 11 more.
11. Okay, this thing is bleeding. It's still up in the air. It's beaten. It's bruised. You look like it can't take much more, but it's still in the fight.
For my bonus action, wondering if I do some kind of athletic deal, can I actually use my shield to knock the harpy that's attacking my partner out of the air?
And that's a bonus action?
The bonus action is like the attempt to shove with the shield, as it was within 5 feet of me. So I don't know I don't know if I could somehow reach that harpy that is attacking him.
Let's see. Shield reaction. Shield. Trying to find that. Hold on, give me a second. What's it called?
It's the Shield Master feat.
Oh yeah, it's not on here. That's why you don't see it. Did you put it in your notes?
Yeah, I put it in my notes.
Shield Master's feat. If you take attack action on your turn, you can use a bonus action to try to shove a creature within 5 feet of you. Yeah, absolutely. It is, since he is 5 feet from you, it is diagonal 5 feet from you. So you are able to do that.
Excellent. Then I would like to try to do that then.
Okay, give me a
I
contest.
can knock it down for you.
Yep.
And Gerald, you can skewer it when it's on the ground.
Give me a contested athletics or athletics.
Athletics would be a total of 20.
Ooh, you knock it to the ground. So you take a swipe, you hit the one, and then you take your shield and kind of jump up in the air and knock the other harpy that's in front of Gerald down on the ground, and it hits with a thud. Doesn't take any damage, but it's definitely prone right now. So Gerald, if you attack, you will have advantage while it's on the ground.
turn now?
If Vincent has no other turn or no other.
I'm done.
Okay, you're done? Yes, Gerald, it's your turn.
So I'm not seeing too many shatter. Shatter looks nice.
Shatter is good. It is good. It'll hit, if you do shatter, it'll hit the target in front of you or not, depending on your roll. But it explodes, and that will definitely hit you and your companion, Sir Vincent, and the two harpies that are in front of him and you.
Third level call lightning. Call lightning.
60 foot radius, centered on a point you can see within range. Yeah, that's going to hit everybody. Everybody.
Yeah, I mean, most of mine are AoE or, scare attack.
You can always swing your sword.
Yeah, I could swing my sword. That's always a good call. Let's see, what do I got with? I already pulled my sword.
Just to, I don't know if you read Bane, but up to 3 creatures of your choice that you can see within range, which is 30 feet, must make a charisma saving throw, or they take minus D4 on all of their attacks or saves. But that is a level 1 spell. Just throwing that out there.
I'll buff us with Bane. That sounds like a good call.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a third level.
Nope, it's a first level.
Oh, it's a first level?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm seeing it on the second.
That's all right. You can ramp it up if you need more. If you need more people, but the first level gets 3, and that's how many harpies are there. So,
yeah.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and do.
All right. So the first one that is raging at Sir Vincent is going to make its first save. It's got to get a 13 of charisma or higher. A 7, so that one fails. The second one that's in front of Gerald on the ground is going to make the save. That is a save with an 18. And the other one that is almost dead is going to try. And that is a fail. So the two in front of Sir Vincent have a negative D4 to whatever they roll, and the one in front of Gerald is fine. Okay? So well done. Over half of them you've baned. This is a concentration spell. So if you take damage over 10, you're going to have to make a concentration saving throw, which is intelligence, right? Or wisdom. We made it wisdom, right?
You made it wisdom, yeah.
So you have to make a wisdom saving throw to keep your concentration up. If you cast any other concentration spell, the bane drops.
Okay. So for Bane, I have to keep it active?
Correct, until you drop it. Okay?
Yeah.
Perfect. Is there any other actions you'd like to take? Just so you know, you do have a bonus action. And I know you haven't played a bard before. This is why I'm throwing this out there. You can bonus action. Where is it? Bardic Inspiration. And as a bonus action, a creature other than you within 60 feet that can hear you gains an inspiration die, 1d8, for 10 minutes. This creature can add it to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. This can be added after seeing the roll, but before knowing the outcome.
Who should I give Bardic Inspiration to, though? That's the real question here.
Well, there.
Probably not the guy with wax in his ears.
What?
Probably not the guy with wax in his ears.
That's true. He will have difficulty hearing you. So, just for
it sounded like such a good idea at the time.
Right? I forgot.
I do my hype man dance. I do a hype dance.
You know what?
That's what gives me the Bardic Inspiration. Is me dancing.
That is legit because it doesn't have to be something you hear. It could be something you see.
Nice.
I will let it
So
play.
all my badass breakdancing / capoeira fighting is like being done in front of you, and you're like, wow, that guy is getting it right now. Even if he's missing all these fuckers, he is still getting it hard. He's going at it.
All right, Sir Vincent,
Excellent.
you have at whenever you'd like for the next 10 minutes a D8 to help you succeed on a saving throw, an attack roll, or ability check. Okay,
Work makes the dream work.
fantastic. Just so you know, you only get it once. After you used it, it's gone. Wait. No. It's just this can be. It's just there for 10 minutes. Wait, as a bonus action, a creature other than yourself within 6 feet that can hear you. Oh, it does say hear you. You know what? I'm gonna bypass that. I like the dancing. I'm gonna do it. So it's done. So you still get it. I'm giving it to you. But you can only use it once. You can only use the 1d8 once.
Got it.
Okay? Perfect. Gerald, anything else?
Well, I just used my bonus action to breakdance party, so hope these harpies don't act a fool and try to take me home with them.
Okay. Y'all gonna make me lose my head. Open her here. All right. So the first one that is raging is going to do its thing against you know who, Mr. Sir Vincent. That was so close. So close. It was a 15 and then went to the 7. So miss and miss. She does with the claw. Miss. Does it with the club. Off the your shield goes up and boom, the club just bounces off your shield. You hear this hard thud. You can feel the anger at this challenge. The other one musters up its strength and gets ready to attack and is just so tired, but it doesn't want to lose face and it doesn't want to let down its master. It swings just half-heartedly at you, and you can feel the claws kind of go off your armor because your shield is facing the other harpy, and it just hits your armor on your shoulder, and you feel it it pushes in and then slides off, and then the club comes and just kind of hits your back, but it's a half-hearted, more of a good drunk friend giving you a hearty laugh and a hard pat on the back. That's about how hard that thing hits you in the back. So they all miss. And then the third one that is prone, it's going to get up and use half its movement half its movement to get up and then pop back up in the air and start flying again. And it's going to attack Gerald.
Right here.
Ooh.
So I'm going to use my reaction again to interpose my shield and try to hinder that attack.
Okay, so the first one is a critical fail. Let's see, a 1 or 2 hits is going to hit its friend on a d4. So yes, roll the 1. So she swipes with her claw and goes off balance because she just got up off the ground, and she swoops up and she takes her left hand and try to swipe up and mistakes the other harpy that's raging at Sir Vincent for Gerald, and actually hits her for 3 points of damage, which is the least she can roll. And then she's going to take her club and try to... that was so close to a natural 20. And it went to a 2. And she's really... So that club just kind of like swings towards Gerald, but way over the head. She's 5 feet over his head, kind of flying, because she just scratched her friend. Back up to Sir Vincent.
Oh, I didn't take any damage that round. Excellent. So with my free action, I want to just call out that harpy that just missed so poorly, and throw out an insult that she's so bad she even hit her own friend. And my goal is perhaps I could like get her to stop attacking the bard and focus on me because I have a much higher armor class. Is what I was going for there.
Give me a performance check, and this will be your bonus action.
This will be my bonus action. Okay. +4. 13 total.
Okay, I'm going to contest
And
this.
I call out. You couldn't hit the back end of a bugbear.
Though she's embarrassed, she kind of glares at you and kind of gets tense, and then as a snark looks towards your friend, and you can tell that she's getting ready to tear him apart, or try to. So,
Okay.
yeah, she rolled a 15.
Well, I tried.
Yeah, she rolled a 15. Okay.
All right, I will go with the longsword again. That wounded one, a 23
That's a hit.
and a 24.
Are you doing both against her, or one against her and one against the other?
Hopefully I can do the first one, see if it's dead, and then move to the second one if it is, or hit it again if it isn't. So that's my plan.
Okay. Normally, if you rolled it one and then waited and then rolled the other, I would have said you can do that. But since you rolled them both at the same time, you got to make the call whether you're going to hit one and then the other, or they're both going to hit her.
I was just trying to save time.
I know.
All right. The first one, 11 points, and the second one, 6 points.
So are you both on her, or are you doing one and then the other?
Given the fact that she was so injured, I'm gonna try my luck and split them.
Fantastic, good choice. I just wanted to see. How do you want to end the one to the right? She only had 7 hit points left, and the 11 does take her out. So how do you take her out of the sky?
Well, I think hacking off a wing would be very fitting.
Okay. So she's flapping there, half heart hit to your back like a good friend in a bar, and you turn, and as she's swinging through, she exposes her back, and you just take your sword and you get a good cleave on both of her wings and hack them off. They fall to the ground. She
Nice.
falls to the ground. As she falls 5 feet, the force of your sword makes her body contort to where she goes head first, and her head hits a rock, and her body pushes her head into that rock and snaps her neck, and she falls limp to the ground. Perfect. And then how much damage was to the other?
The second one was only 6 points.
Okay. So you got that good cleave when she hits, and then you arc your hand around and one solid swoop and come after the other one and right across the chest and get that nice solid slice on her, which hurt. So you had
be done.
Okay. Gerald.
So right now I have my long sword drawn. Damn, I really wanted to see if I could charm them, but that would take up my last spell slot.
You have a ton of spell slots, dude. And cantrips don't count as spells. So your Thundercrap and Vicious Mockery don't. You've used Bane, and that's it. So the only spell slot you've used is a first level spell slot. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 first level spell slots, 1, 2, 3 second level spell slots, and 3 third-level spell slots.
All right, so I'm gonna do the enhanced charm person. See if I can charm.
Okay. This is one person. Now, are you going to do the one in front of you or the one in front of Sir Vincent?
It says target +1. Am I reading that wrong?
Let me see. You attempt to charm a humanoid you can see within range. It must make a wisdom saving throw. When you cast your spells using a second slot or higher, you can target one additional creature. So are you using it first level or second level?
Second level.
Okay, so you're going to charm both of them or try. I'm going to mark off that. Try. Okay. So the one in front of...
Yoda told me do or do not. There is no try. So I'm going to do...
Thank you, Yoda. Thank you, Yoda. So the one in front of you rolls. Oh, fails. Rolls an 8, and it doesn't have enough plus to do a 13. So the one in front of you is charmed. The one in front of him rolls a natural 19, is not charmed. So how charmed works is that creature is now, for the duration of the spell, is friendly to you, but will not do anything to harm itself or any of its allies. So you have a couple different options. You can, since it is charmed, it will listen to you and consider you its friend. So you can talk to it like a friend and suggest things that you would suggest to a friend. If you suggest it to do anything to harm itself or anybody, it will not do it. Unless it's another like third-party enemy, and then it would be persuaded to fight with you against that one if it's already fighting basically everybody, if that makes sense. So it is charmed and it is no longer aggressive towards you. But it would still be aggressive towards Sir Vincent.
Oh, well, that sucks.
Yep, because Gerald is now its best friend. Now,
well, at least the one that is attacking me is now my best friend, and I guess Sir Vincent screwed.
Well, unless you can convince it that Sir Vincent is its friend as well, but it's going to be a hard sell and a hard performance check or persuasion check because it knows that to be an enemy.
Well, I know I have pretty high persuasion because I thought about that as a bard.
Okay.
And my persuasion is just under my performance. My performance is +8. My persuasion is +5.
All right, go ahead and roll me a persuasion check to see if you can convince this harpy that Sir Vincent is not an enemy.
17 + 5, so 22.
All right. Let me see the contested roll. Okay. So success. So this now for the duration of the spell, which is 1 hour. This harpy is not a threat to Gerald or Sir Vincent. For now.
No, it's Gerald.
Gerald.
Gerald. Okay.
Whatever your name is. You.
I think there's another R in there.
Gerald. Okay, so it is friendly to you, but you still have this other one. And let me look real quick on. Man, where is it? Where is it? I know where it is on my phone. Huh. Conditions. That's what I'm looking for. Charmed. A charmed creature can't attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful abilities and magic. The charmer has advantage on any ability check to interact socially with the creature. So there you go. Oh, you would have advantage on that too to convince him, but we're good. You rolled high. Would you like to do anything else?
So that's a main action. So as a bonus action, can I keep Bane going?
Bane is, you don't have to it's just there. Unless you want to take it down or use another concentration spell, it will just be there. You don't have to use a bonus action to keep it. It's just there until otherwise noted. Okay, so Bane is still up, and I forgot about that. So thank you for reminding me. Okay, so Harpy's turn. The one in front of Sir Vincent is baned. The other one is charmed. The charmed one is going to take no action whatsoever. The one that is dueling Sir Vincent is going to make 2 attack rolls minus a d4. So the first attack is a 16 minus 2. So it's a miss. And the second one is a 13 minus 3, which is a 10. So they both miss. Back to the top, Sir Vincent. You notice
All right.
that the harpy in front of you is still aggressive towards you, but the one next to it seems docile and not wanting to fight.
Excellent. I was hoping I would catch on to that. Then I will just focus everything, both attacks, on that one that's still combative.
Okay.
11, 18, and a 17.
They both hit.
And I would like to
Rage.
add
Just kidding.
smite,
Okay.
first level,
Absolutely.
to the first hit here.
Go ahead and mark off your spell slot.
7, and then the smite would be 13 more.
Okay, and then your second attack.
And the second hit, 6 points.
How would you like to do this?
Oh, I think right through like the chicken breast would be good.
Okay. Yeah, so your first shot, you come down with a mighty smite. You feel the energy of your deity pulse through you. You feel it in your hands. It surges through your sword. You have a sword, right?
Longsword, yes.
Yeah, so it surges through your longsword on that hit. It brings it down to the ground, almost to one knee. And as it starts to get up, you take the longsword back towards you and then thrust it forward through the chest cavity and out the back through its spine, severing the ribs and the spine at the same time as the harpy falls limp forward. And you pull out the sword and it rolls off to the side. Let me see if I'm rolling to see if the harpy, you just killed its friend in front of it. I'm going to see if it if that affects it. So I'm rolling a d20, a 10 or higher, it's going to be aggressive towards you. Okay, it's a 50-50. It's a 6. It is so enamored with Gerald and is so charmed by him that it didn't even notice that its friend just fell. It's just looking at Gerald longingly and lovingly and just waiting for the next moment to see what you guys do. It just wants to be around him.
And who could blame it, right?
Right. So you guys are out of combat. You have a charmed harpy with you for the next hour. It does speak common, and it does seem to want to help you, at least as far as friends go. Maybe maybe it won't fight with you, or for you, but it is sure glad to spend some time with you, and it's happy to see you.
Well, I call out to Cupid. Look, you bastard. You're unaccepted by everyone because of where your love brings them. But look, I've brought love into this vicious creature. And it loves me like a parent or a sibling.
Give me an intimidation check.
An intimidation check +3. So 15 + 3 is 18. Is that a... Yeah, that's a 15.
Okay, Sir Vincent, is there anything you want to do?
Yeah, I was going to. I have 30 points of lay on hands, and I was going to use 10 of those, just to get some hit points back.
Yep, absolutely. So he's yelling this
All
out
right.
to Cupid, and you're just listening, and you're kind of chuckling to yourself, and you take your hands, and the divine energy comes through them, and you feel the warmth of your deity course through your body, and you feel the healing powers, the marks that you have on your body, the open wounds, you feel them close and sew together. The blood is still on your chest, but the wounds have healed and or closed up at least, and stopped the bleeding, and you're feeling stronger and healthier.
Excellent. And then I wanted to make sure that I removed my wax, because if Gerald will play some more music, I don't want to miss out on that.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. Well, in the meantime, I think I'm going to do Cure Wounds level 3.
Okay.
So it's 3d8 + 2.
Okay. Are you doing that on yourself or on?
Yeah.
Okay. Mark. So level 2, you say?
Level 3.
Level 3. Okay, so that is a level 3 spot gone. Fantastic.
Did you just make it off for me?
I'm keeping track of your spells. Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm going to mark it off.
Yeah, you do it on your side. I'll do it on my side. If you don't refresh your page, nothing changes on your side or my side.
3.
Just so you know, level 3 spell, Hypnotic Pattern. You create a twisting pattern of colors that weaves through the air inside a 30-foot cube within range. The pattern appears for a moment and then vanishes. Each creature within the area who sees the pattern must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed saving throw, the creature becomes charmed for the duration. While charmed by this spell, the creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0. Incapacitated means, let me explain that. Incapacitated. An incapacitated creature can't take actions or reactions. They are basically dumbfounded. It's not unconscious, but a hit in this situation, a hit against them, a strike against them, is not going to make them not incapacitated. They're going to be incapacitated for the duration of the spell, which is up to 1 minute. But at the end of their turn, they can continue to try to make their wisdom saving throw to get out of it. But you'll have advantage on attacks, and if you hit, they're critical. They're crits automatically because they're incapacitated. Okay. So just letting you know that Hypnotic Pattern, if that succeeds, you have advantage, and if you hit, it is a critical hit every time.
Okay.
And that's Gerald, who has that. It's a 3rd level spell.
Can I argue for a short rest to rekindle my spell slot?
You could, if you didn't just yell out to Cupid and challenge him to come out. That being said, you see sunshine come through. You see heart-shaped clouds start to form all around you. Light and birds start to sing. You see squirrels come out and chitter and run up trees, and it's a very
Oh no.
happy and loving feeling. You get a feeling of love just radiating from you and from Sir Vincent as a shadow flies up over the sun right in front of it. You see these little, cute little wings fluttering. This chubby, cute little baby looking thing that is just so adorable and happy and loving. And all of a sudden, you see this arrow coming at you, Gerald. Make a dexterity saving throw. It has to be a 15 or higher.
Nope, I fail. I got a 9.
A 9. So this arrow shoots down and hits you right in the heart. And you feel good. You feel like you could fly. The clouds are beautiful. Everything is amazing. You're on cloud 9. Give me a D4 roll.
All right, little guy, you haven't hurt my foot yet, so I'm counting on you to be all good luck. Come on. A 1. Ooh.
You look over at Sir Vincent, and he
Oh, no.
is the most beautiful creature you have ever seen. You feel like he is your soulmate, like you would go to the ends of the world and back for him. You are so enamored with him that you can't help but to stare in love with him.
Now, I'm not sure I would recognize this as anything out of the ordinary. I mean, that could very possibly be the case just with him looking at me.
Give me a insight with disadvantage.
I do have the weakness that I do believe the world revolves around me. So
This is why it's a disadvantage.
insight +2. Okay. Ooh,
Disadvantage.
I wish I could show you somehow. I just rolled 2 20s.
I you know what? I'll believe you. As confident you are about your abilities to charm, you did see the arrow hit. You saw it come out of the sky, so you are 100% sure that your friend is in trouble. You know that you need to help him, or he may fall under this. I mean, he's already fallen under the same spell that you guys are here to protect the world from. You don't know how long it's going to last. You don't know if it's curable or not, but you know that you do need to help him, and he's in big trouble.
I just don't have anything to remove a charm.
Too bad Gerald does. He really does. Oh. Oh, no. I was looking at... That's all right. That won't do it. But let's see. What is this? Nope.
Am I pretty sure it's magic that his arrows are, or is it like a love poison?
Let's do a Arcana check.
Kind of. Oh, that's not. Oh, 17. So 18.
It is a love potion, which is considered in this case a poison.
Oh. Wonderful. This might seem a little bit inappropriate, Gerald, but if I lay on hands for you for 5 points, I can neutralize your poison. So I know you're greatly attracted to me, but in a very manly hug, I will bestow 5 points to neutralize the poison.
He is very welcoming to your touch. Very, very welcoming. In fact, he opens his arms and he starts taking off his armor, getting the wrong impression. Yeah. Until you're it's an action, right, to do this?
It's an action, yes.
Okay, so you go in and he starts undoing his starting to undo his armor from the top, and he's getting excited, right? So, and you give him this hug, and then the action hits, and then the realization hits Gerard that this isn't exactly what he was thinking, and this isn't at all what he wants. He turns beet red, and kind of actually, what do you do, Gerald?
Well, what I wanted to do was hold him close and tight and whisper into his ear. Did you see the harpy? The harpy is so beautiful. It's just like the most beautiful, magnificent thing I've ever seen. You must have come here for the harpy, so I can make her my bride.
And then his lay of hands kicks in, and the spell is lifted. Now what do you do?
And at that point, I want to use my free action and just whisper into his ear, you just keep acting like you're charmed and see if we can't pull one over on the little cherub, and maybe you can take him by surprise later on.
I'll agree to the fact you called the Cupid a cherub. real gospel know-how right there.
Mm-hmm. All right, give me deception checks.
Oh no. +4.
17.
22.
Oh yeah, you guys play this off well.
Nice.
Go ahead and give me an initiative roll.
Oh no.
19.
13.
13. Okay. 13 and 19. 19 goes first, which is Sir Vincent, right? No, that was Gerald. So Gerald goes first, Sir Vincent goes second, Cupid goes last. He is 120 feet away from you right now. Yes. Just so you're aware. He does have 120-foot range on his bow. So he has no incentive to get closer to you right now. Your go, Gerald.
All right,
No.
let me see.
Our friendly harpy is still right with us.
Yep. That is her master.
Call lightning.
Call lightning. That is a 120 foot. Absolutely. So he will make a dexterity. I have to pull up stats on him real quick. He is Cupid, so you might. Let's see if they're. Let's see. Ooh. Dang, don't have that. That will kill everybody. So I don't want that. What would be good for Cupid? I'm trying to I had some. You know what? I do have something. I just got to check Facebook real quick. Give me a second. Sorry. Time out. Wasn't expecting you
Hey,
guys
do
to.
you mind if we take a little break real quick?
Yeah, let's go ahead and take a 5. If you guys need to use the restroom or whatever, do that. Get some beverages, smoke if you got them.
Perfect. Are you there, Lou?
Yes, sir.
How's everything going? Everything? Am I doing okay here?
Yeah, I believe so. The question is am I doing okay here?
Or I think this is great.
You're not
Having
gonna.
a good time.
You're not gonna think so in a couple minutes. I'm making some adjustments so he doesn't kill you straight off because he's a challenge rating 8.
Oh,
But I'm reducing some of his attacks so I don't, like I said, I don't kill you outright, and it'll be a challenging battle. But yeah, you still might die. Sorry.
yeah.
Yep. So just, don't get mad at me if it's a TPK, but it is what it is, and we're doing it. We're just doing it, man. Unfortunately, you have a bard with you, which is super unfortunate. And if you want to know why, you can just throw me a history check if you want, and I can tell you.
Oh, history.
Mm-hmm.
+4. 12.
That's okay. Into being charmed.
Oh.
Yep. Since that is his specialty. It's charming people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Well, charming is my last name, so.
There's a lot of charm going on. Yeah. I'm really enjoying this. This is going just as well as I thought it would. I would have liked it if we had 2 more people to play. And it was weird. I know it's Valentine's Day, but it's usually super easy to get players to come and play. But today it was just I put it on 3 different sites that I was doing this, 3 different pages, and you and Brandon were the only ones that were like, "Yes, let's do this." All right, I'm doing it.
For a late night game, I'm available almost every night.
Well, I will keep that in mind. You wouldn't happen to have Tabletop Simulator, would you?
I do not.
Okay, just curious. I'm trying to get a game going on that because I spent $20 on it like freaking years ago, and I haven't used. I used it for like a one shot once, which never actually ended or continued.
There was some site that I was on last night with a DM, and it was like a free version of the tabletop deal. There were icons that we could move around for our character, and it worked really well.
Yeah, there's some.
And it was kind of like vinyl, where geez, I guess I don't know the name. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Oh, Fantasy Grounds.
Oh, it was like a animal type name. Shoot. I should have written it down.
Tabletop Simulator on Steam is you can literally play any game, and all the games on there are free once you pay for it. Like I got Betrayal in the House on the Hill for free on there. Clue, Monopoly, Munchkin, Ticket to Ride, all those great tabletop games, and D&D with all the minis, and any map that you have a picture of, you can import in and use that. Also, you can create tiles and make 3D maps and worlds, which took me about 10 hours each map, and I made about 7 of them. So I've got about 70 hours of just map making into that game, or more, probably more like 100 hours.
Wow.
Just messing around and making maps that I haven't ever used. But they look great, in my opinion. But it is, I've always wanted to do it, and I'm having difficulty finding people to play because nobody has it.
All right, I think we're ready to go.
Gerald, you back?
Right here, buddy.
Fantastic. Dun, 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 dun. So again, Gerald, Sir Vincent, Cupid. I forget what I was gonna say. Oh, he's 120 feet away. He can hit you from 120 feet away. He has no reason to get closer at this point, and it is Gerard's turn. Gerald. It's like Geralt of Rivia, but it's Gerald of G. Longsong.
Gotta sucker him in somehow.
Well, around you there are trees. You are on a path. There are tall trees, like a forest around you, on either side of the road and the path. And he is up, towards the sun, where you kind of have to squint to look at him because you're looking at the sun and him. And he's shooting down using the sun to his advantage behind him.
He thinks he has you charmed. You gotta play on that and get him to come down. I don't join you in a dance, anything. Just get him down here.
So I pull out my lute and I start playing again.
Performance check.
I'm playing "Love of the Sun God Who Brings Us In," which is a very, very famous song among Aaron, and it echoes in the heart of every true adventurer because they know that the sun is the love that brings. And he starts singing, all the lyrics almost perfectly. He stumbles through because he's so nervous about getting found out by Cupid, but Cupid doesn't even notice. He feels exalted. He feels like the love that is in this song represents him, and he's very egotistical, almost egomaniacal in the way he thinks about it, because he just thinks that the sun god and him go hand in hand, and that they are one piece of love and all the glory. So he believes all this in his heart of hearts. But I know him to be a conniving trickster, and that no deity properly aligned with goodness would align themselves with such a. So I play to the best of my ability. The sun god brings us in.
And what is your goal for this song?
To bring him in.
Okay. Give me a performance check with advantage since he thinks you are charmed.
Well, I think a natural 20 is good advantage.
What's your plus?
Okay, plus for performance is 8, so 28.
Okay, I don't think he can roll high. He can't roll higher than that. He can only get a 24. So, yeah, he hears your song. This amazing, better than the last one. Like, Sir Vincent, you heard the last one and you felt it, and it felt like the beat of your life. This one feels like the beat of your soul. Like it is the heartbeat of your being. You are so into this song that it's one with the world. Cupid feels this radiation, like this radiant sound. Beseech him, pull him forward, pull him towards it. He has to know who's singing this. He has to get a closer look. He has to. Uh, there's no other way in his life. He's never heard anything, even in Mount Olympus. There's never been a song better played than this. So he, what is his speed? Okay. You don't know what happens until his turn, but you're very confident about this song. Sir Vincent.
I would like to try to convince the harpy to dance with me to this song. And if she could somehow even get me off the ground, which I'm not sure if that's possible, if we could get a loft somehow, that would be awesome.
Persuasion.
Ooh, I'm proficient. +7.
Okay.
18, 25.
You see, she was enamored with Gerald, but now she is in love with Gerald and thinks he is almost better than Cupid. And of course, she wants to dance to this. Of course, she wants to lift you up in the air and rejoice in this magical sound that is this song. So you and her, she grabs you, embraces you in her arms, and you feel the wings flap and lift you up off the ground as she spins majestically in the sun. The light gleaming off of her monstrous looking hideous body, but still graceful and beautiful for a harpy, with you in her arms. You're facing her though, just so you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're chested.
I'll do my best. my best performance as to look like I'm enjoying this, but well, I'm really hoping that as the cherub comes down, I can get above him in this harpy's arms, and then kind of free myself and land on Cupid.
Okay. So you will hold your action until Cupid gets closer. That's what I'm getting.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So bonus action is to convince and move, and that is your movement, is to get to her, and she takes you up. At this point, she doesn't have initiative because she's not part of the fight. I didn't roll it for her, but her initiative, if she does become in battle, will be after Cupid and at the end of the round. Okie dokie. Say again.
We're good.
Okay. Okay, so it is Cupid's turn. You see him unnaturally fast. Like, he is in your face within 4 seconds. 4 seconds. Usually it takes the normal person 6 seconds to do 80 feet. He is there in 3. Just boom. 1, 2, 3, 120 feet away. Boom, in your face, looking at you with this gleam and light and love and dancing in his eyes. When you look at him, you can feel happiness and love radiating off of him. He is the essence of Valentine's Day. He is the essence of everything. You are here to stop and make sure that he doesn't curse this world with that happiness and then that betrayal that comes after it. But Gerald, you put on the show of giving that love back. He can feel the music, but behind your eyes, your hate and vengeance starts to grow, and your will to save the world from this starts to grow. He doesn't see this quite yet behind your eyes, but that's what's. I don't want to speak for your character, but I feel that's what you would feel. And then Sir Vincent as well. You look down as he gets close. He is directly under you now because he wants a good close look at Gerald. He doesn't have any other actions at this point because he's enthralled with this song. Sir Vincent, it is going to be the end of the round. So if you don't make a move, you will lose your action, and we'll just start back up at the top of the round.
Oh, yeah. So if I have my ready to action,
Mhm.
I was hoping to drop onto his back and do a grapple, kind of focusing on his wings, hopefully to force him to the ground is what I was hoping would happen.
Okay. Give me an attack roll. And also an acrobatics or dexterity, whichever's higher. Give me one of those rolls because you are now, I'd say, 15 feet off the ground.
Okay. Attack roll is okay. I want to use my D8 of inspiration.
Okay.
Okay, so 14 plus. Do I get a proficiency bonus in unarmed combat for grappling, or not?
You were trying to grapple?
As a paladin. Yeah.
Let me see. Yes, you have a +6 to your unarmed strike.
Excellent. So.
But since it is a grapple and you're trying to hold him, it would be a strength, and it would be contested.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So the 2 hit was a unnatural 20. It was an adjusted 20, I guess. So the strength.
Yep.
You needed next.
Yep.
All right. Oh no!
What'd you get?
Oh, I've been rolling so good. That's a 6, 9.
Okay, he just rolled a 2 with a plus nothing. So you come down
Oh,
and land on his back and grapple him from the back. You are still, he was only 5 feet below you. You're still 10 feet from the ground. So you both take 1d6 of falling damage, which is 2 points of falling damage as you both hit the ground hard. But he is grappled. Okay, grappled. Just so everybody's aware of what grappled is. Grappled. A grappled creature's speed becomes 0, and it can benefit, and it can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. The condition also ends if the effect removes the grappled creature from the reach of the grappler or grappled effect, such as when a creature is hurled away by a Thunderwave spell. He can still attack and make his normal attacks. And he can still do his bonus actions or whatever. And he can still, and at the end of his turn, he can try to get out of the grapple. And if he has spells, he can cast those as well. All you're doing is holding him in place at this point. Okay, so he can't move, which gives, I will give it advantage on attacks for Sir Vincent, because you do have him grappled, and there, thus having your arms around him, you would be able to hit him for sure. Hopefully, unless he's struggling with you and you roll low, but you will have advantage on those attacks. But Gerald will not have advantage on those attacks because he still has to hit Cupid and not hit you. So it's just a normal attack. Does that make sense? And yes, I'm making this up as I go along, but again, my house, my rules, and that's how we're doing it. Okay, so that was Sir Vincent. Would you like to do anything else?
Well, that was my held action.
Perfect. That is true. So we are back at the top. That being said, I'm going to have to roll for Cupid because you are now attacking your master. So anything, it's still a 10. Above a 10. Yep. She at 19. So she now sees you as a threat. She's still under, she's still charmed. So Gerald is not a threat, but Sir Vincent is. So she is going to try to attack you with her claw and with a club. Miss and does 17 hit?
So, am I at my full armor class, or because I'm grappling, am I less? Or
No, you're still at your full because your armor still protects you.
Oh, okay. Then I'm a 19.
Okay, so she goes in with a claw and misses, and then she comes in with the club and just bounces off your armor and misses. But she is right on top of you.
Okay.
Okay, and then it is Gerald's turn.
So for my turn, I'm going to draw my longsword.
Okay.
Just try to straight up decapitate the fucker. I'm just going to do it while he's locked on the ground. Get his fucking head off.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
19.
That is a hit.
That's a natural 19. So do I apply anything? Oh, well, it's a hit. So.
Yep.
Let's see. What's my longsword give me?
You got a +5 to hit, and it gives you a 1d8. Are you using two hands or one hand to do it?
Two hands.
Okay, it's 1d10 plus 2.
Right.
But you have to drop your loot. Or if it has a strap on it, you have to
You said that earlier.
yeah.
I'm gonna just get my loot.
Yeah. So your loot hits the ground. You pull your sword out with both hands, and you come down on him, on his head. Okay. 1d10 plus 2.
One D10 plus 2. 9 plus 2 is 11.
Nice.
So you're aiming for his neck, and you come down, and there's a divine radiance about him that you get a hit on him, and you do what looks like a small scratch. I mean, it's irritating, but it's a wound across his shoulder, and it doesn't sink in as much as you think it should. Actually, you know what? It doesn't sink in hardly as much as it should. So yeah, it and you feel like it didn't do as much damage as you think it should have.
Can I do an insight check to try to see if I can understand why?
Sure.
That's a 19, and insight is plus 6.
Okay.
So at 25, what can I figure out about why my attack doesn't?
He is a demigod, and you suspect that he is resistant to all non-magical damage. And resist means half damage. So anything that's not magical or a +1 or +2 or +3 weapon will do half damage to him, whether it be bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, or any other type of damage with a normal weapon that is not magical.
Well, I communicate this to Sir Vincent.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Okay. He is going to take a legendary action, and he is going to disappear and out of your hands, and you fall on the ground. Nothing is under you, and he's going to reappear 30 feet in the air behind you. And it is Sir Vincent's turn.
Right. So 30 feet away. So does a bonus action have to come after the regular action?
No, not necessarily. Depending what it is.
To look like a one-trick pony, but can I use my bonus action and try to do a compelled duel first level paladin spell on him again to try to bring him back down to me?
Absolutely.
Boy, that's what I'm going to try to do.
Just so you know, like bonus actions are bonus actions, so you can do it before or after. Like if you're a barbarian, bonus action rage, right? You want to do that before you attack. So yes, you can always do a bonus action before if need be.
Great. Slow spell. That's my third slot. I have one left.
Okay. And what is the save on that?
Wisdom.
And what number? Is it 13?
number is 15.
15. He is compelled to fight you. It's in your head, a very happy, childlike voice, a very clean, angelic sounding voice that says, I'm going to kill you slowly. Yep.
Well, that's better than fast, right?
Sure. And painfully.
Does he come down within sword range that I could attack him this round, or do I
Yep.
have to wait till next round?
You have to wait till next round.
Okay. So for my regular action, then, I guess I have nothing much to do except throw a javelin, I guess.
All right, go ahead and make an attack. Mind you, this is a non-magical weapon.
It is, yeah. Ooh, 17, 25.
All right, go ahead and roll damage.
Max 6, 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay, so that's half of, so 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Gerald?
Let me see.
Didn't you do a call lightning spell?
Can I do a call lightning spell?
I mean, you can, but I thought we did that because it was 100. Oh, that's what we were going to do. And then we took a break, and then it didn't happen. So,
oh, no.
Yeah.
Well, no time like the present. He's only 30 feet away from me, right?
Yep.
Charm person would work. Bane would work. The invisibility wouldn't help. Shatter is 60 feet, but that's an AoE, isn't it?
Say that again?
That's an AoE, isn't it? Shatter?
Yeah. But it's within 5 feet. And you guys are not within 5 feet. So Shatter would be good.
Yeah, I want to hit with Shatter.
Alrighty then. I got to make a Constitution saving throw. That is a fail. So he will take 3d8 plus.
Nice.
Yeah, he'll take 3d8. So go ahead and roll 3d8.
Job.
Oh, wait. He's got it. Sorry, hold on. Nope. He takes half damage. So 3d8, and then give me half of that. And if you would like to roll a history check to see why, you can. Or an insight. Go ahead and roll an insight to see why.
Uh-oh.
Did we lose him? Okay. He'll be back. He always is.
You want me to roll his 3d8?
Nope. He'll do it. He'll be back in a second. Welcome back. There you are. Gotta love that internet.
Yeah. See, I'm on my phone too, so it's like even the service up here sucks. So we get full bars. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Wait, did you make the?
Yeah.
Did you make the threat?
He did. He failed at first. Well, go ahead and roll a 3d8.
5, 1, 3. So
9. So he takes 4 points of damage. Give me a insight check. 50?
15.
Perfect. That's what you needed. He is not resistant to magic per se, but he has an uncanny way of understanding magic since he is part demigod. So he, in layman's terms, has advantage on any spell that is cast upon him. For the saving throws. Okay.
I look over to
Sir Vincent. It's all right.
Say, magic won't work on this guy.
I don't know what happened, but I can't hear Brandon at all.
You can't hear Brandon?
No.
Brandon, can you hear Vincent?
I can hear Vincent.
Okay. For some reason, he can't hear you. I can hear you just fine. I don't know why. But I guess I'll reiterate. Sir Vincent, he just reiterates everything that I told him. And he says that, and to be clear, magic can affect him. Like if you do an attack spell, it's you just attack him, right? But if you do a save spell, he has advantage on that saving throw. So he has a better chance of resisting that magic. But okay. So he reiterates that to you as well.
All right. Well, I have my +1 longsword ready, and if he is within our 5-foot range, I am going to strike at him.
Okay. Well, he's not yet because he hasn't had his turn yet. Geralt, is that the end of your turn?
My turn, yes.
Perfect.
My turn is over.
So, seeing that, looking at you, and knowing that you're the bigger threat, he is going to shoot his arrow at you again. What does he have for this? Dang. Yeah, that's a hit. It's a 26 to hit. And he's going to do, oh gosh. 15 points of damage.
Well, there goes half my health.
Just so you know, and I told this to Sir Vincent, I scaled down his damage. If he were to do his full damage, he would also do another 3d8 of radiant damage, and I took that away. So right now he's just doing 2d6. But he only gets one shot per round. Just keep that in mind. Okay. The Harpy's turn now is going to go after Sir Vincent and is going to take her 2 swipes at him. 13, 14, 16 for the first one. That's a miss, right? Sir Vincent? 16?
Miss.
Yep. And then 17 for the second one. Is that a miss?
Yep, I have a 19.
Okay, so she misses on both. She's still charmed and is at odds with herself. So she's not putting her full into hitting you because she's like, you attacked my master. So I know I have to attack you, but I'm still confused. Also, Gerald, make a wisdom saving throw to hold up your concentration on the charm. 10 or above, you're good. You still there, Brandon? Oh, did I say? No, I said Gerard. Gerard, you got to make that saving throw, wisdom saving throw to hold your spell.
Wisdom saving
But you hit Sir Vincent though.
No, the Cupid hit Gerard.
Oh. Excellent. Then I didn't take 15 points of damage.
No, Gerard did.
8
Okay.
plus. Right. This is a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah.
Well, then I'm screwed. I got 8.
So your spell ends. Your max hit points goes down 15 because that arrow hit you, not Vincent. If I said to Vincent, I apologize, but that Cupid shot at Gerald because he hit him with Shatter. So, yeah, go ahead and take 15 points off your max hit points. Not max hit points, but your current hit points.
So, like, I just went down to 2 without getting attacked by anything?
No, you got attacked by the Cupid, and he shot his arrow at you and hit you because he rolled a 26 or 28 or something like that, and he rolled 2d6.
Yeah, I took 15 points of damage last round.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, cool. Sir Vincent. Okay, I just want to make sure that you did that. Sir Vincent said he took it off, and there was confusion. Yeah, he thought it was him, so it's not. It was.
Sorry, guys.
That's okay. That was me maybe not being clear, but cool. So yeah, man, this is brutal. So top of the round, Gerald's turn. Mind you, you still have some spells and you still have some healing that you can do. Sir Vincent, I need you to look at your spells.
Yes.
And as your bonus action, you have this thing called Magic Weapon.
Yes, I do.
Don't forget about that.
No, I didn't. But my bonus last time was to try to bring him in close. So then I looked, and I was going to do that with my regular action. Then I saw it was a bonus, and I couldn't do 2 at once. So
okay, that goes up to 30 feet. Just throwing that out there. Okay. Sorry. Back to Drill.
So it's my turn?
Yes, sir.
So I want to do Cure Wounds level 3.
Okay. On who?
On myself.
Perfect. Go ahead and roll that. 3d8 plus 2.
3, 5, 1, 2, it's a 9.
Dang, that's rough.
I'm going to deal 9 points.
Oh, that's rough. Okay. Any bonus actions you want to take? You still have a bardic inspiration that you can do?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and hand off some bardic inspiration. So I pick up my lute since my sword's not doing me any good, and I try to play a hypnotizing melody. But I'm hypnotizing Sir Vincent into a mindset of perfect battle awareness, where he's aware of the enemy's sight, sound, hearing. Everything the enemy knows, he knows too. So he'll have advantage on all his strikes.
Or at least a d8. Perfect. So, Sir Vincent, you have another 1d8 to add to something that you think you're going to fail on.
excellent.
And it is now your turn.
Oh, all right. Yeah, so I will use one of my 2 second level spells to do Magic Weapon on the longsword of Gerald's that is wielding.
Magic Weapon is a weapon that appears next to you, of a weapon of your choice. It is magical, and it flies up to 30 feet, and you use a bonus action to move it if you need to. But you also, on your turn, you can use it to attack, as well as using. Let me read it to you. So you touch a non-magical. Oh, sorry. Oh man. Okay, anyways, you touch a non-magical weapon until the spell ends. That weapon becomes a magic weapon +1. Never mind. I was thinking of the other. What is it? The
Spiritual weapon.
Yeah, I was thinking of spiritual weapon. Dang it.
No, I don't have that.
Okay, never mind. Never mind. But magical weapon, yeah. If you want to do that on his sword, that would be amazing. Yeah. Okay.
All right, and I will swipe away and hopefully get some hits here. This is a +1 longsword, so hopefully it'll do more damage than a non-magical weapon here. Oh, jeez, I rolled so good on. You know what? I'm gonna use my bardic inspiration here.
What are you throwing at him?
Oh, I thought he came down by me.
Nope. He's still 30 feet away.
Oh, still 30 feet away.
Because he vamped, disappeared, and went 30 feet behind you.
I don't have anything but another javelin.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Okay. I guess I'll just throw a javelin. But I can still throw 2 with my 2 attacks, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That only leaves me with 2 more. But all right, we'll throw 2 javelins, non-magical.
Okay.
And I will just equally as bad. So yes, I will use my bardic inspiration. All right. So the first one with the bardic inspiration is a 17, and the second one is an 8.
It hits.
All right.
The first one hits. The second one does not.
Non-magical piercing for 8 damage.
4 damage. Got it. You guys need to do something. Do something. It hits him in like the shoulder or bicep and kind of like scrapes him on the side and makes another scratch. But you don't feel that it did much. Oh,
It's not a range paladin here.
Yep, this harpy is still going to try to get you, man. Still around. I mean, she's right in front of you. You can hit her. Both attacks miss. Both attacks miss. And then he, since you hit him with your javelin, Cupid is going to aim his bow at you. Let's see what he gets. Ooh, 26 to hit. That's not good. Oh, I rolled 2 1s. So you take 8 points of damage.
Sweet.
Yeah. 8 points of damage. And back to Gerald.
So I'm going to do
Dude.
Cure Wounds 3 again. I don't know what I'm doing. I just don't want to die here. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. You don't know what to do. You just want to.
It's all Sir Vincent's screen not really looking. I'll roll 3d8 plus 2. 1, no. 7. 2. 13. Alright, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Give me a second. Man. That's, I don't know. So, just so you know, Sir Vincent, refresh, look at your spells, because you didn't prepare all your spells.
Compelled duel wasn't in the list.
It's all right. It's
I'm
fine.
not sure why.
It's okay. It doesn't have to be, but I'm just making sure you all got your spells. Because you're gonna need them all.
Okay.
Da.
Well, I'm down to 1 second and 1 first, so I won't be needing them for much longer.
I'm seeing if there's something else that could be useful. Yeah. Anyways, if you actually, if you don't review that, because I'm messing around. Okay. So he just healed, Gerald? Is that what just happened?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel over.
Fantastic. Sir Vincent, to your turn. Yeah, like I said, if you refresh, you can look at your spells and see if you have anything else that you can use.
I just think the only way I'm going to ever do anything is to try to compel him to get down here. So even though I'm not proficient in intimidation, I guess I'm gonna throw out a shout to him, insulting him that he's hiding behind his bow. He might have the rest of the world fooled with this love act of his, but I know it's only his self-serving greed to get him to godhood that motivates him. And if he had any type of man at all, he'd come down here and fight me hand to hand.
All right. Go ahead and roll an intimidation. And intimidation is what? Is it a wisdom or charisma? I think it's charisma, right?
It's charisma.
Okay.
I have a +4 because I'm not proficient.
Okay. If you roll above a 17.
14.
Nope. He rolled a 17 plus 4. He is very charismatic. He is Cupid. Okay. This dude fights with a bow, so he's not going to get close to you if he doesn't have to. Just so you know.
Yeah, I don't. So was that my regular action then?
No, that was your bonus.
Oh, it's bonus. All right. I will throw 2 javelins. My last 2 javelins at him, I guess.
Okay.
I don't have any other. A 13 and a 21.
21 hits.
Ooh, maxed out 9. Well, half of that, but it's non-magical.
So 4. At this point, Cupid looks at both of you. And says, "Why do you want to stop love?"
And I say, when love is forced by certain, it is not love. True love is found in one's love for oneself, one's love for other beings, and one's love for everybody. It is not some potion or mystic force. It is alive and well in all of us. We merely have to find it within ourselves. You tried drugging us all up with MDMA tipped arrows, get us all dancing and waving and praising people and all this craziness when we're out to seek true intimacy, true love, and you don't bring that at the head of your arrow.
Then he looks over at Sir Vincent and says, "And you?"
I'm really bummed because I really would have liked to have heard what Gerard has said here, but
it was really good. It actually was really good. So I say, you go back and watch the live stream, actually the save thing, and you'll be able to hear him.
I will. It'll be very entertaining. I tell him that I do not want to stop love. I want to stop your false love, your sham magic love that you're imposing upon people against their will, when love is something that two people should create together naturally.
And he looks at you, and he looks at Gerald. You see the sadness in his eyes. And all of a sudden, you feel something that you've never felt before. You feel peace. All that anger and hatred towards what you think Cupid does starts to fade. Cupid starts to fade away and disappear. And out of the sky appears a beautiful, the most beautiful woman you've ever seen. Your heart melts at the sight of her. And yes, Aphrodite appears before you, touches both of your hearts. The radiance of her divine will and spirit eases all of your worries and all of your strains. And the words of your friends, the venom and hatred that he poisoned you with to convince you to try to end love, she gives you the understanding of without love and without understanding, there is only chaos and hate and war. And you understand that without Cupid spreading the love, and without Aphrodite giving the love to the world, Ares, the god of war, would overtake the world, and Hades would rise up because there would be more dead than living. And Ares and Hades would then take over Mount Olympus and destroy the gods. And without love, there is only darkness. And you both wake up in your beds with peace, love, and understanding for the world moving forward.
Aww.
And that is where we will end I Hate Valentine's Day podcast. Gaming, D&D, one shot. I had no idea how it was going to end, guys. No idea. I didn't know if you were going to kill him. I didn't know if he was going to kill you. It is 11 o'clock. And this is the way that we had to end it. I hope it wasn't disappointing.
No, it was great. Thanks for leading us through, man.
Yeah, no problem. I hope it was fun for y'all. I know there was only 2 battles. I should have thought further ahead to let you guys know that he is, he shoots arrows. I mean, it's Cupid. So it was going to be a long range battle. Originally, I was going to have little minions come out and like stop you. And that's kind of what the harpies were. But, it worked out. It was fun.
It was a good time.
Yeah. Well, thanks for showing up. Thanks for playing. I don't know if the listeners want to hear this. I'll end the stream here. Thanks everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll hopefully see you next time.